First of all, I would like to thank all the parents and students who have taken out their valuable time on this weekend, right? In this session, we're going to talk about Olympiads and everything related to them. I think we're still 4 minutes early. We are close to more than 100 people right now, and it's really amazing that so many parents are interested in knowing about Olympiads. I'll just quickly introduce myself. My name is Ashutosh Gupta, and I am academics head at Codeyoung. I lead the academics team, and today we are going to talk about Olympiads and how your students and you as a parent can help them to achieve academic excellence at a global level. So, Olympiad, right? So this session is about primer for parents and students on Olympiad. So, as the name suggests, Olympiad, if you break it down, it's kind of like Olympics for academia or academics, right? Just the way athletes compete with fellow athletes on, in particular sport. Imagine if students could compete with fellow students, but in the terms of academics, right? So let's move on and understand what are Olympiads. So as I said, they are academic competitions, right? Where students will give tests, right, on subjects like maths, science, mental ability, cyber or computer, robotics, STEM. There are even Olympiads in commerce as well, right? So these competitions, are they same or different from the competitions that your kid takes part in school? Well, competitions in school are generally happen at a very local level, whereas Olympiads can and they happen at a district level, national level, and global level as well, right? That's why they are called Olympiads, right? Olympiad is something which is at a global level, right? So how does Olympiad help students? Well, students are challenged with questions which really pushes them to think creatively, to solve problems, and even work collaboratively in ways that they will never come across in a classroom. So I hope you have understood what are Olympiads. I just need your thumbs up if you have understood everything so far. A thumbs up is okay. Okay, I can see a lot of people have raised their hand. I'm assuming it is a thumbs up. So if you have any questions, please be a little patient. We will take all your questions at the end of this presentation, right? And we will have ample amount of time to answer your questions, right? So, okay, you have understood what are Olympiads. So what next? Well, when students participate in Olympiads, right, they get to know where do they stand in comparison to the students across the world, right? When you know where do you stand in respective with other people in the world, it really helps you to build your confidence and your self-esteem. Not only that, it also helps you to foster teamwork and your collaboration skill. And as I mentioned that Olympiads happen at a global level, you also get globally recognized for your academic excellence, right? Now, that is definitely there, but when you compete with so many people, right, you acknowledge and learn to build a very healthy competitive spirit, which is very important to grow and keep growing further. Apart from that, students also feel that they are part of the global and national student fraternity. And as many of you might know, that these tests are time-bound. Hence, this helps kids to instill time management skills when they prepare for these Olympiads and when they excel in these Olympiads as well. Okay, so you have understood so far that what are Olympiads and what it does for my child. So what kind of Olympiads should your child take, right? So choosing the right Olympiad is very critical. As I said, there are numerous amount of Olympiads out there in the world, and each Olympiad also focus on different subjects. So you have to find which is the right fit for your child, which focuses on unique kind of challenges, right? So for that, what you can do is look at the questions and the challenges that are given to the student in that Olympiad. After knowing that, you also have to see whether your child will enjoy those questions or challenges or not, right? Because it really matters for them. So once you have figured out what is the right Olympiad for your child, it is time to prepare for the Olympiad, isn't it? So how do you prepare for the Olympiad? Well, that is a very long process. So the first step is to understand the format and syllabus of Olympiad, right? For example, if you're giving an Olympiad for math grade 2, it will have some set of topics and some set of competency level that it needs to be understood. And once you understand the format and syllabus, we have to see how to build a strong foundation for the Olympiad. In this journey, the student will also have to practice regularly, right? And it is suggested that they study in a group so that they can compete with his fellow students and understand where do they stand. Apart from that, one more must thing that every student should do is practice mock tests in a time-bound manner. Why? Because as I said earlier, these Olympiads are very time-bound, and it is very important that you give your exam you prepare for your exam in a time-bound manner. And the last part is performance mapping. What do I mean by performance mapping? So once you start preparing for Olympiad, you need to know what is your current status and where do you want to go from this current status. So you have to measure your performance in the beginning, and you have to keep practicing along this journey, keep measuring your performance, and whoever is guiding you in this journey will help you to map in the direction which will help you to achieve success, right? So I'm assuming all of you have understood what are Olympiads, right? How Olympiads help your child, and what kind of Olympiad should you choose, and how to prepare for Olympiads. If you have understood everything so far, just give a thumbs up, or you can raise your hand. That is a cue for me to move forward. I can see many of the people have raised hand. And mind you, if you have any questions, don't mind. Just as soon as we finish the slides, we will take your questions one by one. Okay, I think we can safely assume that all of you have understood what are Olympiads and how these Olympiads help your student or child, what is the right Olympiad, how to choose the right Olympiad, and finally how to prepare for it, right? So Olympiad is a very difficult journey, or I can say it's a challenging journey. You can imagine for yourself, for example, as a parent, if you have to climb a mountain, right? Would you climb that mountain in one go? It would be very, very difficult for you. But rather, if someone builds the steps for you to climb that mountain, it will be much more easier, right? As long as you keep pushing yourself forward with resilience, you will reach the top of the mountain. Preparing for Olympiad is kind of similar. So as a parent, it is very important for you to motivate and encourage your child in this entire journey of Olympiad preparation. So first thing that is to be done is setting small, realistic goals, right, which are aligned with your child's interest for a particular Olympiad. You have to also encourage your child regularly, and you will have to provide them with the right resources that they need to practice and move towards their performance. Now, while your child prepares for Olympiad, you also have to remember that they have their own academic like activities, that is like school homework and so many other things, and then they have also extracurricular activities. And on top of that, if they have to prepare for Olympiad, it can really become very, very overwhelming for your child. So it is very important that we as a parent are supporting our child. So what else are the challenges? So as I said, we have to set very realistic goals for each student, and they have to achieve each and every goal slowly and steadily at their own pace. But I want to remind you that each success, whether big or small, has to be celebrated, right? When you celebrate your success, it motivates you and helps you to keep moving forward. And remember, as a parent and as a student, you have to be very, very patient. Suppose if you have been working hard for past 2 weeks and you still do not see any improvement in your performance, don't give up, because you have to trust the process of practicing regularly, giving mock tests, and with time you will get results. The only thing is that don't give up. So remember, you have to be patient, and as a parent you have to be supportive throughout child's journey, and with your help they can achieve great things in Olympiad. Now moving on, I'm concluding everything that I have said so far, right? That Olympiads are a great opportunity for kids to develop problem-solving skills, critical thinking skills, and foster teamwork. As an experience of giving an Olympiad is very valuable, as many of you might know that ranks and certificates of Olympiads are very well recognized when students apply for higher studies or their colleges, right? As they contribute and showcase their academic excellence. So we encourage all the students and parents to embrace Olympiads so that they can reach their full potential. And of course, this won't be very easy. This will require a lot of hard work, dedication, and passion for learning. And with that, anything is possible. So I think I have pretty much covered everything that I had to talk about raising awareness for Olympiads. As many of you are asking, does Codeyoung help kids to participate in global level online Olympiads? Well, kids can choose to participate in global level Olympiads by themselves. It is not a compulsion. It is a very personal choice. I hope that is clear. Now, we have found out that there are 2 Olympiads which happen online, not offline, online at a global level. So why are we talking about online? Well, that's because you see, offline creates a limitation of how many students can participate. But in an online setting, a lot of students will be able to participate. And that means you will be able to compete with a lot of students, and you will know where do you stand compared to these students. So we have found that these are the 2 Olympiads that are best for global level online Olympiads. So that is Silver Zone and Crest Olympiad. You can note it down and just Google about it. Go to their website, read about their syllabus as well. I think our team also will share something with you, but you can do your own due diligence as well. Right? So the ones that are most relevant when we talk about Codeyoung are math, reasoning and aptitude, science, and cyber. These are the 4 areas that Codeyoung will be able to help your child to prepare for, right? I want to repeat, Codeyoung will be able to help your child to prepare for it. So some of you might, want to know whether my child should even appear for these Olympiad examinations or not, right? So I want to let you know that we, as in Codeyoung, is going to conduct a free pre-Olympiad assessment test, which is happening on 30th August 2023. That is basically 4 days from now. So you can go ahead and give this test to understand whether based on your assessment test, you can see where do you stand, right? And then you can make a decision whether should I even go and enroll for an Olympiad or not. I want to specify once again that Olympiads have their own fee, and the fee that you will pay for the Olympiad goes directly to the Olympiad and does not go to Codeyoung. So Codeyoung does not make any money on that. But the point here is that when your child goes in Olympiad and competes with students across the globe, they really get a huge amount of exposure, right, about their academic excellence. So again, I'll just repeat, right? We will be conducting a free pre-Olympiad assessment test, which will happen on 30th August. From 30th August, sorry. So the next question comes, will Codeyoung help my child to prepare for these global level online Olympiads or any other Olympiad? So the answer is yes, definitely. I think one thing I want to point out is that in many cases, so when you enroll, the courses that we offer, for example, I'll talk about maths specifically. So in maths, we offer academic excellence in terms of school curriculum and Vedic math and mental ability, right? Whereas in case of Olympiads, the topics might be similar, but the approach to solve those questions is very different from the school curriculum. So imagine your child learns how to divide a 3-digit number, right? For example, your child learns division of multiplication of 3-digit numbers, right? So there is a particular methodology that is followed in school. But for an Olympiad, you can follow the same technique, but it will be very time taking. So for Olympiad, there are special approaches that are taught to kids so that they can find out those answers in much more faster. I can give you one more example. Imagine someone giving a JEE exam, right? Or any competitive college exam and their school exam. So the preparation needed for school exam is very different from a competitive exam. So again, will Codeyoung help you? Help your child to prepare for these global level online Olympiads? Definitely. But I want to also point out the approach needed for these preparation is very, very different from what is required for the school curriculum. I hope this is very clear. I think I'm just also going to look at the chats. Where do you find the pre-PL? Our team will share with you. Please don't worry. We will get it across you just the way you got these invites. We will share all these with you. Is there any book? We can also share resources that you could yourself go and look for. I think as far as some of you are asking for cost, I think I am not the right person. Perhaps my team and people from Codeyoung will be able to reach out to you to answer this question. What I would suggest you is first simply go for the assessment and just understand whether you are ready for this Olympiad or not, right? When on 30th, we will announce the timings and everything with you. So what do I mean by finding syllabus on website? So you can go to Silver Zone and Crest Olympiad, and there you will find a section where you can find syllabus for maths, science, cyber, and reasoning as well. As I said, it is for all the grades from grade 1 to 12 actually, but as far as Codeyoung is concerned, we will be majorly focusing on grade 1 to 8. Okay, Silver Zone and Crest Olympiad, CREST, Silver Zone and Crest Olympiad, CRST. How do you sign up for it? You can simply go to their website and sign up. But I would suggest you first, you can just give this assessment just to understand your level. I think it will really help you to know where you stand. Someone is asking, are these only India-based students? No, it's for, as I said, it's a global level and online. So it's for anyone who's in USA, UK, Canada, India, Australia, Malaysia, UAE, anywhere.
My name's Saeed.
Oh, Saeed. Hey, Saeed. Hi.
Hi. What will the prize be?
The prize as in you mean the fee, or the prize as in the winning prize?
The winning prize.
Well, that entirely depends upon the Olympiad that you choose to give, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. I really, like from the bottom of my heart, thank you for taking out time to join this session. I'm really overwhelmed to see so many people interested in Olympiad. Yeah, thank you so much, and all the best. Thank you.